Hello and welcome to Wimium Strength, and a special hello to Sam and Nia's FanBASIC. A special thank you to those FanBASIC who actually subscribed. So you FanBASIC, you came here because Sam gave me a special shout out in a video from last week, which will be posted about there. He posted that about a week ago, and I've seen a lot of new subscribers come in. So thank you very much, and I thought it would be best to come up with a special video to say thank you. You know, Sam edified me far more than I expected. In fact, for that I'm grateful. He articulates the healthy Christian fellowship and love that we have for each other. I am honored to be part of his small circle of personal friends. I'd like to give you a brief overview of the history of our relationship, how that worked out. Since 2015, I've been a FanBASIC of his, but a quiet one, thinking I could do my part to support him and Nia. And I realize I don't represent their main demographic as a single guy, but I support them in their effort to work out the kinks in their marriage and also honor God in raising their family. Late May 2018, Sam had a video where he asked for ideas for what to do on a summer road trip. I had enough free tickets to the Ark Encounter, so I responded to the request. I never heard from them, so I discounted it as them being too busy, or that they had so many responses that they didn't have time to respond to me. That was until one August night, I get an email from Sam saying in 36 hours he planned to go to the park, and asked me whether the tickets were still available. And that was on the return leg of a big road trip he took to Pennsylvania. He had told me he was willing to cover the cost of the tickets, but because I had received them for free, he didn't need to. The tickets were given to me as an evangelistic device and also to promote the park, and this was a perfect opportunity to do it because it was very likely he was going to vlog the trip. After his visit to the Ark Encounter, I emailed him to follow up, and he responded, and that very unexpectedly started a regular weekly correspondence with him in email, where we have continued to build each other up in our walk with Christ. Now, this September, I had a large road trip myself. I was in 3 places. First, on the first leg, I went to Washington, D.C. for a keto summit operated by Dr. Eric Berg. My second stop was Las Vegas for a business convention. And the third stop was Broken Bow to meet up with Sam for the first time. And that visit with Sam was definitely the highlight of my trip. I even had the opportunity to help him with a few small tasks at the cabin. We also had time for a sit-down interview. He did vlog it, but unfortunately his mic was broken and he only found out about it later that night, so he did not have any useful footage to include in his vlog. It was my hope initially that my road trip would include being able to attend their vow renewal, but that occurred at a time after I knew I had to return to Toronto. This new friendship has reinforced my understanding of how essential it is to have brotherly love in Christ's church. Unfortunately, the sad state of Western culture these days is that it is very individualistic and oversexed, so that men are less comfortable initiating healthy Christian friendships with other men. That is very different than how it was, let's say, a century ago. Let me encourage you men to work hard to build up other men in Christian fellowship and faith, and honor their marriages, especially within your local church community. You need to work against what worldly men do in the company of other men. Disparage their wives, telling crude jokes, and talking lustfully about other women. Also, with respect to my channel's theme, stand by those men who are struggling with health and weight issues. It all comes down to the biblical mandate that we need to be Christ-like. And in this particular example, Jesus Christ is our paraclete. The word paraclete basically means a boat that comes alongside another boat to pilot it and to guide it. And that's what Christ does for us, and therefore we need to do that ourselves with other men. Worshipping Him in all my strength on a very windy day. This is Jeffrey. To God be the glory. And now I get to do something very special that I never thought I'd do. Don't forget, He loves you, and remember to love each other. We're in this together.